Welcome to Draw My Life by Jacob Hurst. I was born on the 30th of November 1998 at 12:04 in the afternoon. I was born in William Harvey Hospital, Ashford, Kent. When I was first born, I was quite a happy baby. I was generally peaceful and I didn't really give my parents any hassle. My parents decided to call me Jacob Andrew Hurst, the Andrew part being after my dad. Soon after though, my parents discovered that I wasn't such a peaceful baby after all. I was quite a loud, boisterous baby. I cried all the time and I didn't give them peace for about 2 years straight. 4 years later, my parents decided to have another baby, and so my little sister was born. So they decided to call her Georgia Maria Hurst, Maria being the middle part of my mum's name. When my mum got home, she had no time for me as she was too stressed looking after the baby, and I had to kind of realise that you have to share attention with your siblings and it's not all about you. So this is when I learned to share. Soon after, I became a member of Stella Maris Catholic Primary School in Folkestone. My first day, my dad took me into school and I just remember looking up at the kids and just not fitting in completely. Seemed everyone apart from me had been making friends, and I really thought that I was a bit of a loner. I mean, I was the only one without friends, so I really needed to make some friends soon. Year 6 came and my little sister and my little brother were born. My stepmom had become pregnant after my dad and my mum had split up, and so she gave birth to my two little brother and sister who are twins, Amber and Alfie. Sadly, soon after though, my little brother Alfie had died, and obviously, as anyone else would be, I was really sad, but we've all come to terms with it, and we know that he is always in our hearts. 2 months later, because my mum was also pregnant around the same time as my stepmom, my mum gave birth to another little brother of mine, and they decided to call him Luca, but then changed their minds and called him Joseph. Year 6 came and it was my final year, and there was only me, obviously being friendless, apart from Ben, who also came to St Anselm's, and there was Anna, who also came. We were really nervous and we just didn't have a clue how to cope with it. I was obviously really nervous like everyone else, but I think I was more nervous really because I didn't have any friends. So anyway, the first day came and I just remember seeing how big the school was and just having a heart attack really, because it was so big and I just didn't feel like I'd fit in. But I felt like I had a sense of belonging, like I belonged to somewhere, and I felt proud to wear the St Anselm's badge on me. I was in Form 7A in T Block and I had Miss Cooper as my form tutor, and it was probably the worst year. But obviously there was me and there was Ben, and we had no friends, so we kind of had to find some. But soon after we met our friend Cameron, and he introduced us to our friends Jack and our friend Louis. And then Ben and introduced me to a friend of his that he met in form, and his name was Dan. So then, soon after that, my stepmom gave birth again to my other little sister, who is called Catherine. But now there's me, and then my sister Georgia, and then there was my brother Joseph, and then there was my sister Amber, and then my little sister Catherine. So we were all very happy, had loads of brothers and sisters, and we dealt well. Year 7 camp came, and it was probably one of the worst experiences of Year 7, but in a good way. So in my tent, there was me, there was Ben, there was Dan, there was Louis. But Ben got kicked out of camp for reasons. Year 8 came and Year 9 came, and I had to start studying hard for GCSEs, and it was really hard going from normal work to GCSEs. So I chose English, Maths, Triple Science, RE, Art, History, French and PE. So then me and Jack started making videos and we became best mates, and I had to do this art project to get good grades for my GCSEs. And yeah, so a few months ago my mum was fed pregnant, and she gave birth to a little brother who's called Jude now. So now there's me, there's my sister Georgia, there's my sister Amber, my brother Joseph, my little sister Catherine, and now we have a little brother called Jude. And we're a really happy family. I have good friends, a good family, and good teachers, and a good life, and I couldn't ask for any more. So yeah, this is my life.